My friends, let's now talk about the evolution of technologies used in supply chains. This is like a journey through history, showing how each new invention changed the way businesses worked, and how supply chains became faster, smarter, and more connected. It all started in the 1700s with the first industrial revolution. The big breakthrough here was the steam engine, invented in the early 1700s. Steam-powered machines made production faster, transportation stronger, and trade routes more reliable. For the first time, industries could move goods over long distances using steam trains and steamships, reducing travel time drastically. Moving into the 1800s, there was the rise of mechanization and electricity. The invention of the telegraph in 1837 by Samuel Morse revolutionized communication. Businesses no longer had to wait weeks for messages. Supply chain partners could exchange information in minutes. Later in the 1800s, electricity and the telephone came in. The telephone, invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, made it possible to directly connect suppliers, manufacturers, and retailers in real time. Then came the early 1900s when Henry Ford introduced the assembly line in 1913. This transformed manufacturing by standardizing production and reducing the time to build a car from 12 hours to just 90 minutes. Mass production became possible, and industries experienced lower costs and higher efficiency. In the mid-1900s, another wave of change arrived with computers. In the 1950s and 60s, businesses began using early mainframe computers for inventory management and record keeping. This gave rise to material requirements planning or MRP systems in the 1960s. For the first time, companies could plan raw materials, production schedules, and demand forecasts using computer power. This reduced stockouts and lowered waste. As we moved into the 1970s and 1980s, technologies like barcodes and scanners changed retail and warehousing forever. Barcodes, introduced in 1974, allowed products to be tracked instantly, improving speed at checkout counters and accuracy in warehouses. Around the same time, EDI, electronic data interchange, emerged, allowing companies to share purchase orders and invoices electronically, cutting down paperwork and delays. In the 1990s, supply chains became global, and with globalization came the need for integration. This was the era of ERP systems. Enterprise resource planning. Companies could now link finance, procurement, production, and logistics into one system. Also, the growth of the internet in the late 90s transformed information flow. Businesses could connect globally, track shipments online, and improve supplier collaboration. The 2000s marked the rise of RFID technology, sensors, and IoT devices. Companies like Walmart pushed RFID tags to track pallets and inventory in real time. Sensors began monitoring cold chains for food and pharmaceuticals, reducing spoilage and ensuring safety. Then came the 2010s, where we saw a massive shift with AI, machine learning, and robotics. AI brought predictive analytics, helping companies forecast demand with much higher accuracy. Robotics automated warehouses with robots picking, packing, and moving goods faster than humans. Drones and autonomous vehicles started being tested for last-mile delivery. Today, in the 2020s, supply chains are exploring blockchain for transparency, digital twins for simulation, 3D printing for on-demand manufacturing, and quantum computing for solving complex optimization problems. We are also moving toward autonomous supply chains, where systems can sense, predict, and act without human intervention. So in a nutshell, we have traveled from steam engines in the 1700s to quantum computing and AI in the 2020s. Each new technology not only improved efficiency, but also created entirely new ways of doing business. And this journey of evolution is still continuing.